topic for today's video blog is fault detection and error handling. Approximately 15 years ago, I was working with one of my colleagues at the time, and he told me something that I found very interesting. It stuck with me to this day. Approximately 40% of all software in embedded devices is fault handling or error detection. And at first, this struck me as extremely high. I'm used to thinking of the important thing going in there is the control algorithms. And that's true to a degree. That's what we're trying to get out there, control algorithms to control this device. However, the fault detection and error handling is what keeps the device functional in the long run. So think of it this way. Your control algorithm will tell you, increase the fuel flow to this engine so you get more power out. The fault detection algorithm will tell you, well, you're getting a little bit too hot, so you should back off on that fuel flow so you don't overheat the engine. Additionally, you'll see fault detection error handling come in for things like emissions control and durability testing, things of that nature. So what makes a good fault detection algorithm? I like to think of it as really having three characteristics. The first one, it needs to be time insensitive. By this I mean that it needs to be able to handle the jitter of input signals. A fault detection system that is, instantly reactive will lead to a lot of incorrect faults. Now, there's some balance here. For a critical fault, maybe you need to respond fairly quickly, but you need to make sure that you're not always responding to any small bit of jitter. 2, it needs to be recoverable. So let's say you do set a fault, but after you set the fault and that information goes out to the system, your system corrects, and now everything's honky-dory. So take, for instance, the case of the overheating engine. You increase the airflow, so you cool the engine down. You increase the speed of the fuel pump, of the coolant pump, so the engine cools down. You're now back in a good operating temperature. You can start increasing the fuel flow in. You've recovered. If you don't have a methodology for recovering from that fault, well, until you do a power cycle or something else, a true hard reset, you're not going to come out of that condition. Third thing, it needs to share information quickly and easily. Again, let's take the engine example. If I get a critical engine temperature signal, I need all of my vehicle to know that's a problem. I can't slowly pass that information around. So this is where I need to have global flags that anyone can access. This may be one of the few times that I actually recommend the use of global data or global objects that are accessible. So again, those three things, time and sensitivity, recoverability, easy access of data. I'll give a couple examples of state charts that I use as templates for fault detection and fault recovery below this video. I hope you found it useful. Thank you.